Terrapins will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Off-play action on first down. He'll try to do it himself. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he caught.
Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Takes the handoff. It's done. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man. Half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Finds a man by himself. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Dillon. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to run quick.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Good timing on the quick out.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Smith wants to throw. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Dillon. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Looking for the tie with the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Cunningham. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll go hurry up here. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Cameron. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Pocket breaking down. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Smith dropping to pass. Swings it out to the flat. Makes his man miss. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Dillon. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Terrapins want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's done. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The throw. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Terrapins will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cameron. He gets a block. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, UAB.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Smith wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
A designed run for the quarterback. Makes a man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages.
Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires incomplete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we...
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This drive will open from the 15. Using his legs, it's James. Picks up the first down. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're... And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Blazers in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Cunningham. Got his man all by himself. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Blazers have this offense rolling. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. operating in the red zone here on second down. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Third down coming up.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Touchdown, UAB! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drive.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the catch. It's Carter. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy kick.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's Webb. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. spins away from the defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So,
and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the upright. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Cunningham. Fires on the move. Got his man on the right. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Pulls it in. It's Cameron. And the defense drags him down. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much.